And now, it's time for Levack and Goz to answer the question, why?
Why? Tell me why?
Why?
I must break you.
Ah, my friends, it is time for the weekly game of Why every Wednesday. Right around 4 o'clock, Goz goes through the world of sports, and we try to make sense of things that make no sense, like now.
Let's start off with that last story Woods told us. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers
You
and
caught
Miami...
any of that?
Yeah, I caught the end of it. The Buccaneers and Dolphins will play Week 11 during their bye week and not play Week 1 this weekend. Levack, why?
I'm going to go high road here. Human safety, Goz. It's about human safety. There is a state of emergency in the state of Florida. Some things are more important than football. And this is the safest and easiest answer.
That sounds really nice.
That's all true.
I hope you're right.
That's all true. I still hate it, but it's all true. I think this is an unfair way to do it. And anybody who says, "Oh, they used to play with no bye week," suck it up. Okay, well then all 32 teams should play without a bye week this year.
Here's the other thing. Could we just be real about it? It's about the money of it. Let's crunch the numbers real quick. Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, 65,000 people can go there. Let's say it costs $20 for a ticket. I'm probably way lowballing it. $20, that's $1.2 million just from tickets alone if it's $20. Let's say it's higher, $3 million, $4 million. That doesn't include parking. That doesn't include concessions. That doesn't include a lot of other things that you might do before an NFL football game within the business of Miami. So the Dolphins could be at risk of losing anywhere between $5 and $10 million on that weekend. Let's be real about it. I know every press release and every thought from an owner and a GM is going to talk about the safety of Florida people. But why isn't the game in Atlanta? Falcons aren't at home. Why isn't the game in New Orleans? Both of those things are dome stadiums that have NFL replay systems and the teams aren't home at. Could move the game to Atlanta or New Orleans, huh? Let's be real about it. I think Miami wants that money, and it's there on Week 11. They're not worried about the players so much. Why is Ezekiel Elliott playing Week 1 against the New York Giants?
Because the judge spoke to all parties included and said, look, just in the attempt to not rush to judgment and get everything done fast, let's go ahead and just agree that no matter what we say today, he's going to play this week.
That feels weird, doesn't it? That all of a sudden he's allowed to play 1 week, but maybe he's allowed to play the next week, and then the next week, but the ruling's coming down Friday at 5 o'clock. If you think someone committed a crime, you let them out of jail if they can pay for bail? Is that what kind of we're looking at right now? Like, we maybe think you did it, maybe we didn't, but we'll let you be free and not be suspended for a week.
Well, it's the appeal process. You're waiting to hear the answer to the appeal, so the judge sat down and went, look, the team has been preparing to play this game with him this whole time. We're not going to get an answer to them in time to not, or to prepare to deal without him being there. And on top of that, we don't know when the ruling's going to come through. So let's just go ahead and let him play Week 1, Sunday Night Football against the Giants.
I'm still curious how Giants fans feel. Like, what's the percentage? Is 50% okay with it and the other 50% say that's unfair? Is it 80% feel like, hey, why do we have to deal with this? He should be suspended, and 20% say, bring it. We beat you twice last season. We don't care who's out there. You can always let us know at the Jeff Levack, at Tom Goz, TOMGOZZ on Twitter, or 476-1045 Giants fans. If you're happy or you don't care about Ezekiel Elliott playing Week 1.
Did you hear what Landon Collins said?
What did he say?
I'm hoping that his appeal goes through. He's a great player, an exciting player, and I love to play against the best players. I think he's biting his tongue right now like, ugh.
A little bit. Ben McAdoo said it didn't matter to him either. You just prep for whoever's out there on the field. The Baltimore Ravens didn't sign Colin Kaepernick. Why?
Because Nessa tweeted out a very, very inflammatory tweet which compared the relationship between Steve Bisciotti, the owner of the Ravens, and Ray Lewis, their relationship to the same as Leonardo DiCaprio and Samuel L. Jackson in the movie Django Unchained, which would be that of a plantation owner and his favorite slave.
That's the answer. Ding, ding, ding. Hand over the prize to Levack. That is the correct answer.
I like prizes.
Something that needs to be factored in, though, is that let's say Nessa does not tweet that. The meeting's then scheduled with Steve Bisciotti, Ray Lewis, and Colin Kaepernick. there could have been a moment when it's Lewis, Bisciotti, and Kaepernick. They're sitting down where Kaepernick says, yeah, I want to be your quarterback. But maybe Bisciotti doesn't want him. Maybe he doesn't see the desire to play football anymore. Maybe Ray Lewis talks to Kaepernick one-on-one and says his political stances mean more to him than football means to him. There could have been another moment where it was derailed, where Baltimore didn't sign Colin Kaepernick, but we never got to that point. And that's a huge reason why. And I believe Ray Lewis with his comments last night on Inside the NFL. I got two more for you. 9.5-point underdogs. That's the New York Jets to the Buffalo Bills this weekend. Jets are a 9.5-point underdog to the Bills. Why?
People think the Bills want to win. They're not paying attention, I think.
That's a huge number for a division game between two teams rebuilding. At least I think it is.
Well, I mean, the only thing is, like, everybody around the country knows the Jets are rebuilding. They haven't hidden it. They haven't. The Bills haven't said it, but their actions are screaming it. Like, I'm shocked that they're that big of a favorite, but it just tells you how large of a dumpster fire everybody thinks the Jets must be right now. Because that is a ridiculous. I wouldn't be shocked the Jets win that game. I really wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I know we got Fantasy versus Reality returning this Friday where you're giving your 3 picks of what to invest on. I'm giving my 3 fantasy picks. I'm interested to see what you think about Jets Bills coming up on Friday, if that ends up being one of your picks or not. Last one here. Bryce Harper has cornrows. Why?
Because he can. Because he can. They're cool, man. If I had the hair, I'd do it. I would.
You rock cornrows? Get out of here.
Yeah,
no, you would not.
Oh, absolutely.
Why would you rock cornrows?
Because I could.
I feel like cornrows were cool when Allen Iverson had them.
I wouldn't do it to be cool. Oh, please. That ship has sailed. I'm 41, bro. I'm not. I'm
a man. I'm 40.
I don't get to be cool. I just get to make other people go, what the heck is going on?
Don't do that.
I love that. It's what I live for.
You can't be walking around with cornrows at 41.
Sure, I can. No. Sure, I can. That's it. I'm growing my hair in.
If you want to rock
Wood, you know how to make cornrows? Intern Kara does? You do? All right. I'm growing my hair out.
Don't do that.
By the end of Kara's internship, I will have cornrows.
Don't let him do
I'll
that.
do it. I'm not scared.
I might have done it if Iverson was the premier athlete.
So you're a follower is what you're saying.
That was a cool hairstyle then.
Well, I'm bringing it back.
Who's doing cornrows now? Like people on
Bryce
vacation?
Harper and Jeff Levack.
What's wrong with you?
Lots.
Your hair's never going to be long enough again to get cornrows.
It's pretty long. Look at it.
Wow. I think I saw one hair follicle move. It's locked in a hat.
See, all right, Carrie showed me her resume. I feel like this is going to happen.
Look how long that person's hair is, Levack.
Well, I mean, obviously I can't do that.
How about if you could, you know what you should do? You should just get like a wig of cornrows and wear it out to a Super Bowl send-off.
If I don't cut my hair between now and the Super Bowl, I bet you we could do something.
Don't cut your hair, okay? I just got a haircut. It looks great.
What do I care? I do it. You got a haircut. That part's true.
Looks fantastic. Wednesday Wise over.
All right. Jordan Rodon covers the New York Giants from the mothership ESPN and ESPN.com. He is going to try to make some sense about what is going on with Zeke Elliott, the Giants, and is OBJ going to play this week? That's all next.